Conquest in the blue. All right.
All right. Join with me on the mic
Funny
here.
enough,
We got
Mightchelle
Solly.
wearing the blue, Conquest wearing the white.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mightchelle. What's funny about this fit though, Solly, is that when Mightchelle, I've seen Mightchelle change this mid-fight, and I wonder if like the default red and the blue align with. We already have a little bit of an issue here. Let me reset the teams because it's Conquest in the blue, wearing the white and black and white. Mightchelle with the all blue. Mightchelle looking as active as ever, bro.
Yeah, and already starting to dance a little bit, feeling confident, and already landing a few heavy shots. Conquest has to be careful. Mightchelle is a power puncher.
Ooh. And you hear those thuds too. I hope you guys can hear the audio. If the mix isn't right, chat, also keep me honest, let me know. I will adjust that. If the game is too high or our voices, chat's already turning on Conquest, Solly. You know, they're saying that he might lose this.
I mean, this is it's a pretty interesting name to pick right after that Invincible episode came out.
Right.
You know, dangerous guy. But if no spoilers, but things didn't go super well for him.
Right,
so let's see if we get a repeat there.
And he's fighting too, working some jabs. Mightchelle using some great head movement to avoid a lot of the damage.
And I like Conquest's guard, right? He's got like a pretty good traditional peekaboo, like high guard, as well as that like modified Philly shell to guard the body.
Right.
But I think what's here is Mightchelle's hooks and really the reach that she can generate, both with her arms and with moving, just kind of really work to go around guards, right? Like you gotta combine it not just with an iron guard, but with really quick reaction time and movement, either on your head, on your feet, something, right? You just got to get out of the way of those cannonballs.
Oh, absolutely. Appreciate the support, huh? Dropping the mad support today, and I'll agree with chat as well and the assessment that you have, Solly. Mightchelle is quick hands, quick footwork, right? Able to get in on the range that she wants. It's different from the Mightchelle that we used to see a lot of the times earlier, where she do a lot of inboxing, a lot of peekaboo, and now it's a whole different Mightchelle.
Yeah. Conquest landing a few good shots there, giving Michelle the ugly face for a little bit, but turning on the gas right back at him, putting him right back on the defensive.
Absolutely. And Conquest
starting to showboat a little bit too. Hands down, pulling the Carl.
Look, when you're this far ahead and you know it in your mind, you gotta showboat, right? And right now, I would like to see from Conquest going for a lot of power shots, and I feel like he's feeling like he's behind, but Mightchelle is just avoiding a lot of damage and returning counterfire on Conquest.
Yeah, getting a little bit complacent there though, taking a lot of head hits, and it does look like Conquest has the power to at least get that stun off, which means if he can get 2 of those in a row, knockdown is likely. So Mightchelle definitely winning that early round, but got to be careful, right? We've seen in V3, one-hit knockouts can come out of nowhere.
This is true, but I don't think that Conquest is putting the right kind of power to get that one-hit KO ability, right? Mightchelle did not look to be in a lot of trouble in that first round, and he was swinging for the fences. You know, what I want to see him is rounds 2 is the adjustment round, right? We always say this. I want to see him reset. I want to see him start setting up off the jab a little bit more. He was doing well at the beginning, but it looked like he was just throwing them out to throw them out. I want him to throw them out to find his range, right, and wait for Mightchelle and use his foot movement, you know? He's got to be able to figure out where he can counter her, right? And he's got to keep that jab active and keep that movement. You know, you can't just have a static, firm foot planted in the ground jab game. You got to keep it moving because Mightchelle's fast.
Absolutely. That's what you got to do against the mobile fighters, right? Like if they're moving, you got to either lock in and hit those shots perfectly or move along with them, right? And it kind of negate some of that motion.
True enough. Let's see what kind of adjustment Conquest is going to make here against Mightchelle. Because, you know, Mightchelle's, big cross landed by Mightchelle, putting the ugly face on your boy Conquest.
Woo! And there it is, our first knockdown.
Yeah. Hey, that cross set up bad things for Conquest. It was such a clean cross too, and Mightchelle is known for this lunging cross. Honestly, that was the same move that I had landed on you the other day, Solly. You know, it's a lunging cross coming in from distance. It's hard to defend against, especially if you're too busy swinging. And that counter shot hit, and it was straight to the body for Mightchelle. And straight to the ground for Conquest.
One more time.
Your boy Conquest is he about to go out. I think this might be it for him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, this is the adjustment round was actually in favor of Mightchelle, who has figured out Conquest, downloaded him, and said, "I'm gonna put you down now."
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we can see it here. Look at those punches. She is going for that third knockdown and just ending the match right here.
Power stance Mightchelle. The peekaboo stance has been activated, and you already know you got to expect you got to be careful. She's gonna bob. She's gonna weave. She's gonna hit the bodies. Watch that liver coming in on some Hajime no Ippo type shit.
Oh, we got to be careful. Conquest doing a good job getting us some punches in there and keeping up a solid guard, right? He's now blocking and moving, and he's surviving a little bit better. Right?
A little
I think this
bit
was
better.
the thing he should have been doing all round.
A little bit better. Now he's being
never.
swarmed, bro. I swear, if we could see the POVs, I feel like he'd be seeing gray right now. Mightchelle is peppering him.
He's surviving, though. I mean, you got to give him credit. He's got the fight in him.
Nah, he definitely is. He hasn't given up in his mind. You know. Ooh, some big shots landed. Mightchelle with the head movement. Real easy day for her. Bobs, weaves, serve up some bundles.
Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Those hands have barely gone up. She does not really respect his knockout power, and he hasn't shown that he can do it yet, right? He's throwing in some stuns. Those she gives the nod, she moves back, but by themselves, they're not going to win you the match when you're this far behind.
True that. He's hurt though. Your man's is hurt, and he's aware of the body shots, but you know the thing you don't want to do when you're hurt is swing back. You're gonna open yourself up for a counter hit, and he right there, as soon as I said it, another counter hit lands by Mightchelle.
Yeah.
And
all right,
surviving the round.
Conquest surviving truly. He is gonna have a hard time. I don't know what he has to do to adjust for that third round, but he's got he did some good stuff with his defense, but I just don't know if he can discover what to do on offense to come back. He needs an actual knockdown. I think this match on the scorecards has gotten well out of his hands.
Hell yeah, man. Look, yeah, it's going to take a miracle. I mean, he still has the puncher's chance, but it's going to take a miracle. Shout outs to callsign Evergreen for the follow on TikTok. We are definitely going to make it to 1,000 today. Appreciate y'all, everybody in the community. Shout out to lifelong friend twitch.tv for the follow. I appreciate you. Oh, dang. Hold up. Whoa. PCI better than PC is better than console with the subscription. John Curley with the subscription. I appreciate y'all for the follow. We're going to keep the action locked in. Round number 3, Conquest versus Mightchelle.
All right. I like seeing Conquest starting off. He's, being active, but not like desperate, right? He's still throwing jabs. He's still boxing. He's not just swinging for the fences yet, but maybe he should be.
Boy,
Mightchelle said, "I will."
Right, solid, boy. I mean, he's got heart. I'll give him that. But right now, he's fighting in a situation where he's got to know that he's being outclassed, right? And with that, you got to have a plan B for when plan A doesn't work out. And right now, he's sticking to plan A the whole way through.
Yeah, really, like even his adjustments have really been like an A1 or an A2 instead of a full different style, right? He's still been kind of working the two different guards, throwing jabs and small combos here and there. But again, it's just hard to do things when your power isn't there. And oh no, Mightchelle losing a hand.
So,
oh wait, no, it's back.
It was a trap. It was a trap. Don't fall for it. Is all a
and I love seeing that level of fighters doing here, right? Like we've seen people feint knockouts, feint some disconnect issues. like you fight enough of these matches, you know what everything looks like, and you start to put on some great acting yourself.
Nah, straight up, man. Like 100%. You got to ad lib when you can. Mightchelle, speaking of acting, hitting that yeah. Ooh, big post up cross coming from. Do not fall into the Mightchelle game. Don't fall for the rope a dope. She will catch you. And Mightchelle gonna stretch this out. I feel like Mightchelle could have finished this a long time ago, but she's working to bring Conquest into deep waters so he may know himself. Right? You're gonna have to fight all 3 rounds, player.
That's true. This is actually, I'm interested in seeing this new style from her because, again, for the most part, she's been that walk down brawler fighter. Her fights either they go the distance with a lot of knockdowns or they end early. And this has just been a different look entirely, but continues her dominating performance.
I mean, like I said, she could really finish this anytime she wants. This is intentional. This is a welcome to the Discord type fight. Conquest. This is the trial by fire right now. Mightchelle is bringing you again deep waters. You don't know yourself today, player.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing, right? Mightchelle, experienced, very seasoned RSVR Discord fighter. And Conquest coming into our server again for the first time to compete in these nights. It's hard when you're up against these people who have just seen so many different high-level fighters that they have an answer for everything, and they have they've picked up so many different tricks. Let's go to those scorecards now. Mightchelle taking a resounding victory.
The red corner.
Absolutely. Mightchelle with the hand up. We're going to get ready to talk to the fighters right after we take a look at this this card here. Let's go ahead. First of all, dropping into the score, Mightchelle coming in with a perfect score, 10-9, 10-6, and 10-7, taking that 30-22. To be honest, I think that's the biggest disparagement that we might have seen in a long time. But let me lock in with the chat real quick and keep it up with TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Ray Lee is OM. Appreciate the follow. You know what I mean? Dom Serta, appreciate the follow. You know what I mean? Dakota Burger, appreciate the follow. Cool, appreciate the follow. You already know, man. TikTok is blowing up right now. Damari, appreciate the follow. If y'all want to get in, I got you. Don't worry about it. You trying to get into the fight? Join the Discord. Let's lock in with our boxers here. I want to hear the word from everybody.
Oh.
Mightchelle, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold it. Well, I'm waiting for you to get into the mic so everybody can hear. I want to hear what was going on through your mind at the end of that fight.
I was just trying to edge him on, get him in there, see what he can do in the inside.
I'm looking at the cards right now. 4,000 damage to 2740, 1,200 in the first round, 1,600 in the second round, and then a cool 1,191 in the third round. Looks like you were having an easy night tonight. Was it an easy night for you, Mightchelle?
A little bit.
Was there anything that Conquest kind of brought to the table that surprised you, or did you kind of when did you know that you were gonna take it?
Well, that's what my whole style that I put through there was my kind of discovery round style.
Round 2. Round 2, what'd it do? That's what it is. First round, by the end of the first round, you pretty much had him figured out, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, best thing you can do is kind of fight like Mayweather, Davis, but you have to speed it up really fast in it because it's a 3-round format.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure out what they're doing by round 1 end. Oh, you come up with the counter. So I was just watching them.
Nice. All right, Conquest. You around, bro?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Conquest. Got it. Welcome to RIngsideVR, you've had your official debut match coming in. How you feeling after that match?
I'm feeling pretty good. That was my first real